What is up? Welcome into your daily Buckeye Blitz for a Tuesday, November 15th, 2022. I'm your host, Joe from the Buckeye Cast. How's everybody doing? Hope your week is starting off well. If you didn't watch our TBC Weekly live on Sunday night, I hope you'll go back and watch it on YouTube or listen to the podcast form, whichever. We had a good show. We talked about the Northwestern, not Northwestern. We talked about the Indiana win. This is week 12. And we talked about the Maryland game coming up next week. We gave you our top four, our CFP top four, and talked about some of the crazy games from week 12 or week 11, whatever. So what else is going on? Podcast form and on YouTube, we always have the post-game interviews and press conferences, so check those out. Obviously, you can see and listen to the daily Buckeye Blitz with myself, like you are right now, and we also have what else? Our weekly shows and stuff. So please check it out. I do want to tell everybody we got Michigan coming up. You got to order your Beat Michigan shirts this week. If you just go to the BuckeyeCast.com, they're all right there on the homepage. Do your best. Go shopping. I got a bunch of different versions. Some are custom designs that I've made for people. We've got Jim Harbaugh in the clown paint. So check them out and get your shirts ordered, because if you wait until the week of, you might not get it in time for the game. So the BuckeyeCast.com. All right. That's enough selling shit. All right. Today I want to talk about defense. I know we covered some of the defense last week about this time. You know, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays are kind of grab bag type of shows. Monday's always recruiting. Hope you checked out yesterday's Monday recruiting show. Friday is always 5 keys to a Buckeye victory. Saturday is college football picks. Sunday is post-game kind of instant reaction. So that's kind of the pattern I've created here. So today is a grab bag. So grab your bag and let's go. We're going to talk Buckeye defense, not just the defense as far as yardage and things like that. I really want to hone in on the turnovers and sacks they're creating this year, because I think it's a stark difference, like a major contrast between this year and last year. We are creating turnovers and sacks. This Jim Knowles defense, have you heard that it's a safety-driven defense, by the way? Yeah. I got to stop saying that every fucking press conference. It's old. Safety-driven defense, of course. So let's talk about turnovers, sacks, because sacks are almost like a turnover at times. They're drive killers. We want to talk third down conversions and fourth down conversions, because if you're stopping teams on those downs, a fourth down conversion is a turnover, and a third down many times yields a punt, right? So let's get into it here. Turnover margin per game, Buckeyes are 13th in the country at plus 0.8. So a little under one turnover plus turnover. So that plus is a big difference. 13th in the country. Again, this is one of those topics, or one of those stats where we are so much better than we were last year. We don't need to be top 5, but top 20 is great. 13th in turnover margin. Takeaways per game. We are 43rd in total takeaways with 1.6, but I think that's going to improve here. Again, we're getting turnovers, and we're not creating them on offense. So that's why the turnover margin is so heavy in the plus side. Yeah, 43rd has to improve, but it's not terrible. I mean, a lot of good teams are, outside the top 20. I'm not too upset about it. Team sacks per game. We average 2.6 sacks per game. That's 35th in the country. Same deal. Oh, that was a good sneeze. Almost saved you guys. Blow out your eardrums. Team sacks per game, 35th in the country. 2.6. I'll take it. It's not killing anything. We're getting almost 3 per game. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. I think, again, that's going to improve and even out by the time the season's over. Again, we don't need to be top 5 in sacks. That's not doing much for you. And that's really hard to replicate from year to year. So let's talk third down conversion percentage. We are 4th in the country. These stats, third and fourth down conversions, are huge to me because you're stopping drives by sheer will of your players' talent and the scheme all coming together to shut down a drive. Buckeyes are 4th in the country in third down conversion percentage at 28%. That's pretty freaking good. I'll take that. 4th in the country. Again, that is a vast improvement from last year. We could not get off the field on third and fourth downs last year. Teams like Oregon and Michigan were converting at will. So 4th in the country, I'll take that all day long. Third down conversions per game. So total conversions per game, 11th in the country, 4.1. So teams are only converting on a third down 4 times in a game. Amazing, obviously. Fourth down conversions. This one is huge too. You know, it could really demoralize a defense and kind of deflate your defense if they cannot get stops on fourth down. You know, third downs are your money downs, but fourth down are like extra money downs. So Buckeyes are 17th in the country, 0.6 conversions per game. Excellent. So much better than last year. Makes me crazy. Conversion percentage per fourth down conversion percentage, 5th in the country at 30%. That's amazing. Again, so much better than last year. It's amazing. Now, I want to talk specific players and why quickly here. I don't want to spend all day on this 5-minute podcast talking about stuff, but we will if we have to. The Buckeyes have 3 of the top 100 edge rushers in the country, according to PFF's rankings. They are Zach Harrison, Javonte Jean-Baptiste, and JT Tuimoloau. Javonte doesn't have nearly the number of snaps of JT and Zach. He's got 230, JT 335, and Zach 311. So, but still, that qualifies in my book. Amazing change in play from these guys from last year to this year. It's amazing. Tommy Eichenberg's one of the top 5 linebackers in the country. Our sacks as a team, we've got 22. Michael Hall leading the way with 5, JJB with 4, JT 3, Zach 3. So it's spread around. That's the thing. You don't have to rely on just one guy to get these sacks, to get these turnovers. It's somebody different every game. You know, obviously Tommy Eichenberg leading the team in tackles in the middle. And then one week it'll be Steele. Steele will have 10 tackles. So across the defense, they are making plays and leading the country. We have the 4th best defense, according to PFF, in the country. So hats off to Jim Knowles and this entire Buckeye staff, the Buckeye team, players. This is one of the best defenses in the country. And combine that with this offense, we are going to be freaking deadly in the playoffs. Michigan, yeah, a little speed bump on the way to the playoffs. We are going to crush Michigan and head to the playoffs and do some damage. I think this combination of offense and defense, no other team can match. So let me know what you guys think. Hit me up in the comments. And as always, go Bucks.